What's going on, everybody? Doing a live because I'm out of space again on my phone. And I don't know, again, how much room there is left to make actually videos. So, here I am. First of all, I'm alright. I haven't made any real videos since the last one I made. It was a short about the cell phone being lost. And before that one was about my social security um, getting denied. Guess I did a little bit of homework finally. I talked to people. I guess they turn it down a lot, at least the first time. And I was told that. And it's basically, they'll turn you down several times unless you get a lawyer or you get those agencies that's supposed to help you that you do all the work anyway, which I did. And then they'll turn you down anyways. Those agencies, what they do is they make you do all the work. You do everything, everything you do, all the doctors, all the visits, and all the appointments, all the medications. You write that down, and you give them the information, and they write it down, and they turn it in. So basically, what you would have done and turn it in yourself, they do it for you. Then finally, when if and when you ever get approved, they get a percentage off the top. If whenever you get a settlement or whatever. Or you get a lawyer. And the way a lawyer works is they'll charge you something right off the top, and there's only so much they can charge you, or they'll get something off your settlement. And what I mean settlement is whenever your case was ever opened, whatever date it was, to whenever it is, if you get one 2-3 years later, um, they go back day, and then they'll make an amount lump sum. So then a lawyer gets a percentage off of that, and that's how they make their money. It is what it is. Um, I'm not at that point right now. Where I'm at right now is on my letter that I got my denial. They said that I had 60 days to make an appeal online, and I did that. I did an appeal already. When I get a response to that appeal, I don't know. I don't know if it takes 60 days and then another 6 months. So I was doing the math this morning. So if it's 60 days from the appeal, which I got an approval already a couple of days ago, they said excuse me, an approval, a confirmation. Um, so if it was a confirmation this week in November, so we'll do 60 days from this week. So December. So we'll say January is 60 days. So 60 days. 6 months from November. From January. So I'm I'm assuming I wouldn't hear anything on the appeal till. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know how things work, guys. So that's where I'm at right now with that. That's one subject. I don't know what the other subjects were. I should have written them down. Uh, what else? Are I ran subjects on my title, and I don't even know what the heck, huh? Uh, edit. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm back again. Sorry. That's how I'm learning. So my feelings, yeah, my official feelings. You guys saw the video. It's like I was still shooken up. It was still the day after. It was the morning after. It was less than 24 hours. I I remember. I got it. I didn't wait to open it up as soon as I walked in the house. I sat down and I opened it up and I just right away. I mean, it's at the top, letter of them of the decline. So I mean that was obvious right there. So I only got down to the first paragraph where it said, that you were declining and why. And I just yada yada yada. And I just put it down and that was it. So there, I I didn't I had no feeling. I was just there was no feeling. I was drained. So I already said what I'm going through, what is next. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, cool. Not edit again. Reaction, feelings, next step. I already did that. Oh, pretty cool. So I guess I'm going back to the main thing. Okay, save, cancel. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to the main thing, the main rant I'm going with. That being said, man, this doesn't really go to my situation. Well, it does and it doesn't. And like, I remember a couple of days before that, I was kind of having a conversation with somebody on through texting, through social media, to text somebody I know actually, but that relates to social media also, and um, it's toxicity, man, toxicity, and just I've noticed that social media is just getting toxic, and what I mean both and the stuff between what people post and people that you know and people that you don't know on their feed both. I'll say even on this, I'll say the platforms because this is my life, and nobody sees my life, so I can say whatever the hell I want. Nobody's gonna argue on this thing because if I do it on either on Facebook or Instagram, it's an argument. And I've noticed now that even when I'm not trying to troll, whatever I say or do, man, somebody's gonna say something that's gonna offend somebody or something without trying to offend somebody. That's one thing I noticed. Another thing, people put things. I just scroll. I just scroll, man. I go through them and whatever. Your feelings are your feelings, not mine. I don't care, man. I don't care. Especially with this war. It's not even a war. It's been a conflict that's been going on for thousands of years, man. That has nothing to do with us, man. Even if it's your religion or your people, dude, you don't live there, man. It's a small piece of land that's belonged to like a bunch of other people. I don't want to get into it. Okay, leave me out of this. Again, people are picking sides, but I mean, I see the pictures and stuff, man. I saw a picture of a kid with his face blown completely off, but it's still crying. And all they're doing is pouring water. It wasn't even saline. I think they're just pouring water, and the kids are like a horror movie, dude. The special effects, but it's a real kid, dude. And they're holding half its leg off. It's blown off too, naked. And it's like, dude, that's a reality, dude. There's no winners. Okay, so between what people post and the algorithm too. So I'll go with it. I'll start with Instagram first. Then I'll go to Instagram. I've blocked so many pages. Just block them. I'm not hey, zone out for 30 days or whatever. Just block them. And even though I block one, there'll be 10 more, man. What about this? What about that? Dude, I don't want it. 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 And there's still more, dude. To the point where, like, between that and, like I said, there's other people, and these people, a person, um, is a so-called friend, I guess. I don't know where to refer to him. I've known this person for a long time. I've worked with this person for a long time. And it's a very strange relationship, working relationship, personal relationship, and this person has known so much about me. I mean, and when I mean toxic, there's people that are toxic by the way what they say and what they do and how they act and how their actions and whatnot. There's different ways. This person, man, all they do is gossip and gossip and gossip that's all they do. Gossip on the phone. All he wants to do is know information on people and what's going on here and what's going on over there throughout the years about work. What's going on this job over here? What's going on that job over there? What's going on in the office? What's going on at the at the union hall? What's going on over there at the union hall over there? What's going on at Washington D.C.? What's Constant just wants to know, man. He's dying. He's got to know where he dies, man. Here's the thing, though. The guy's he's been out of the trade for years, literally 5 years, and he still wants to know information. Like, what's going on with this guy? I'll give you an example, man. He had to go back to the hall for some stuff, some some uh, some background stuff, some paperwork. And he called me up, man. And he was actually pissed off that they wouldn't answer the phone. Instead of calling the main office, like the front office, he was trying to call the back, and nobody was like returning his call. So when he actually went to the hall, and he had the people in the front, just give him his paperwork or whatever. That nobody actually came out and like shook his hand and gave him pats in the back and rolled out the red carpet and like, hey, hey, dude, don't you get it, man? It's like, dude, you've been out of the loop for so long, man. I haven't really explained anything about toxicity too, huh? So, what are you mumbling about? Okay, well here we go, man. Like I said, I've been with this guy working with for so long, dude. And like I said, he's been a gossiper and stuff. And now he's like said so many personal things about people, man. That are just not even work related. Like personal bad stuff about their marriages, about their kids. Not about work or their job or something went bad or their finances even and stuff, but about their kids, man, about their wives, about their marriages, about their childhoods even. So what makes you think this guy would say anything about me when I would confront the guy? And then his answer is, "Well, what? Nobody cares about you." And when he looked me in the face, and then mentions some guy's name that I know he talks to also, you know. Okay, again, I'm still going around. What are you mumbling about? We'll say what he's been saying. Okay, I'm not gonna say, but he's known there's been stuff wrong with me before and since I've had my strokes. Okay, and yes, like I said, he's been a friend because he's been there before, during, and after. It's like, hey, and he's always been, like I said, he's been there. Like, is there anything I can do for you? No, he's been there and he's done stuff for me. So that's why I said, I don't know what to do. I'm a little confused. It's like, but he's also the kind of guy also that he calls you names It's not like calls you like, hey, dummy or idiot. He calls you shit like fucking mook and like, dude, like just mean shit, dude. And he knows that you have something wrong. Like he knows that you've had strokes, dude. There's something wrong with your head. He knows you had a disability and stuff, and still throws cracks at you, dude. Like he's the kind of guy that says, "Oh, it's not like throwing out throwing out, like I can't even think of the name, but you know, giving a hand up." Well, he's the guy that kind of guy that gives a hand up at the same time, keeps you, kicks you a couple of times when you're down. Yeah, I'm tired of it, man. I don't really owe this guy. I don't really think I owe him. I mean, I've borrowed money from him, but I've paid him back right away. He doesn't have to chase me around. I've paid him back, and I've paid him back when like, hey man, fuck, I can't, but I have to pay him back. And he's gone. Are you sure? Yeah, dude. Here you go, man. I have to pay it back because that's how it is. You came through when I needed a couple $100. Ain't nobody else there, dude. So I'm a little confused, like what I said. I mean, it wasn't just that one time. It's been constant, man. Like I said, it was before. It was before all this stuff. Before I even had it. I mean, I had the stroke. I did the math again because I get my dates all confused. You know, 2021. So 2 years now. You know, but it's the thing. The whole thing is that I tell him, dude, he's all, hey, 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 like just fucking deflects it, dude. And he has this fucking attitude that, hey, man, I won't fucking, dude, I won't deck you. Now his attitude is like, well, you can't now. You physically can't. Right? He's right. He can't. I physically really can't. And that's the kind of person he is. That's what I'm trying to explain. Just because now he thinks, so what is that? Is that a bully? Is that a toxic person? What is he? I'm not here to make threats. I'm not here like I can get him this way. I can get not I'm not saying that either. Not saying that either. I'm just saying. But that's the kind of guy he is, man. When I told him I had that heart thing put in here, you know what he said the very first thing he said? Oh, cool. Now I know how to neutralize you. I can just shock you. See what I mean? So those are just a couple examples, man. There's other ones, there's worse ones. Just things I'm not gonna say that I responded because I just not can't. Because things like that can be held against you in a court of in a court of law. If anything was to happen to that dumb motherfucker, even though I haven't named any names, I'm not going to. But yeah, this guy, man. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna I'm gonna shut down. Uh, yeah, and I have. I've shut it down. I haven't like deleted it. I just shut down Instagram just because it's so toxic. I don't really like it, man. It's like I used to like it just because I used to like I could pick and choose what I wanted to see. If I wanted to see race cars or dune buggies or hot rods or whatever I liked, But now it's like, dude, it's all the algorithm just takes over, man. It's just like it's too much. And I noticed that's what Facebook is doing now also too. Facebook's doing the same thing. Like when you click on a video that you like, dude, it's like all the other videos on the bottom. It's one after another one, the same thing, dude. So That leads me to the next thing with Facebook now. Dude, the holidays are coming, and it's kind of it's hard, you know. I'm gonna start seeing pictures of everybody, their kids and stuff, for Christmas and stuff. And, I don't know. It's gonna be a little harder again, man. It's been getting hard the last couple of times, but this one's gonna be a hard one. I can tell already, man. The pressure sometimes, man. It's like how to explain it. It's like a storm. You see the clouds. You can't avoid it. It's all dark. Like thunderclouds coming. You just kind of sit, just kind of wait it out and stuff. And you stay covered, and just kind of sit down, hunker down, kind of go through it and stuff, just depending how much shelter you're gonna take and stuff. So that's why things like drinking don't help any. That makes it worse. So that's why I notice that things like this YouTube it actually helps more. Helps me like get things out and talk. I've noticed some people have reached out and stuff. I've noticed that some things like that help out and stuff. You know what I mean? They help out because people have reached out and stuff. I've had some encouraging messages and stuff, and that's cool. Thank you, everybody. By the way, I noticed in my last couple of videos between the neighbor's dogs and then my couple of videos that I had on sobriety, I had people reach out, and I had my my subscribers jump up to like 40, 42, I believe. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That helps my channel grow and get out there. So I'm not going to push it yet and stuff, but I'm going to say thank you for everybody that's actually pushed the like button and subscribe. Thank you very much. I hope anything that I say it helps anybody. And if it helps you or helps me too also, please, like I said from the very beginning on my channel, please help me out. Correct any things you can on the bottom. I actually had my first troll on one of my shorts by my sobriety. Congratulations myself. I guess if you don't have any haters or trolls, you're nobody. So I am technically getting out there. So good. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to end this live stream already, so I'm going to get to the seeds and stuff. Bye-bye.